Oh man, this is why I personally hate working on a car that I did not take apart. What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. A little frustrated, but it's obviously nothing we can't figure out, but it just takes that much longer, you know what I mean? So I got this charger here, right? And it was basically completely taken apart, to say the least. And now I got to figure out how it goes back together for the most part. And I'm pretty sure the gas tank goes like this, because there's a fill hole here where you have the actual main hose that goes up to the car to fill it up, which is this guy here. But I think that's where the gas straps go. And then I bought these for the gas strap holder. I think that's where those go. I hope that's where those go. If you guys know anything about a Mopar, comment down below. So hopefully I'm not doing this wrong, but I'm gonna attempt to put this gas tank up and see how it looks, see how it lands for the most part, and then I guess kind of go from there. And then we're gonna have to run our lines up and over. We're gonna run them along this side here, all the way down and around, all up here and up here. But yeah, wish me a little luck. Not only that, guys, it's getting dark, it's getting late here. I don't know what kind of light I'm gonna have, so bear with me. I might have to get some lights out here, but let's just get this thing going before we lose any more light. Lordy loud. Well, y'all, after doing some research, this is not gonna work. Completely wrong here. These definitely do not go here, you guys. Like I said, I don't know too much about these Mopars, and like I said, I spent about an hour and a half doing research last night, and come to find out, you're missing, I should say, the car is missing these brackets. There's a brace that goes on this trunk pan where these actual bolts go on and they fall on. It's pretty simple, but long story short, wherever car came from, I should say, they replaced the trunk pan. And they never welded those brackets back on, so that's why we couldn't get this thing on. Like I said, it definitely something to say about when you actually take a car apart yourself, you know how everything kind of goes back more or less. And this is exactly why I hate doing that, but it is what it is. But we finally we got to order those. We're gonna order those brackets so we can actually put them on the car. We're gonna have to grind this stuff off, weld those on, because those get welded on, and then so we can put the tank up. But what I will do is I'm gonna mock up the tank. We'll get the tank back up and mock it up, get the fuel lines ran. So we might as well do that, because we can probably do all that with the tank mocked up without the straps or anything like that. And then we can run our lines down the frame rail, I should say, down here. I've already started drilling a hole here because this one was already here. So I'm gonna go, and I went ahead and copied another one down here for our return and feed. So we'll do that, run 2-8 lines here, come up here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put our God, what's it called? Fuel pressure regulator. We'll put our fuel pressure regulator up there. I'm gonna go get it real quick. Let's go to the garage, open that up, and then we'll mount it there, and then that way we kind of have an idea on how we need to handle this. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. I still got my gloves on. No glove, no love. But yeah, buddy, Aeromotive, appreciate you guys once again for hooking us up, guys. I really like their products when it comes down to their fuel stuff. Definitely gonna use them in this project and all the other stuff that we got going on as well. But let's open up, see what we got going here. We should have a fuel pressure regulator in here somewhere, along with a 50 micron fuel filter. Let's open these suckers up. Damn, Gina. I like their stuff. I've always liked their stuff, guys. Looking good. Check it out. 50 micron fuel filter. I love these guys with the Dash 8 fittings already ready to go. And you can change the actual filter inside of it to the element itself. So those are nice. Along with their upgraded fuel gauge as well for our fuel pressure regulator. Now this is their 13303 part number, guys, if you guys are interested, with the boost reference. So if you guys are running a boosted application, you can use that as well, but with the custom bracket, or with, I should say, a bracket. But if you guys are interested in that, and I always have them send me all the fittings we're gonna need. So what we'll do is we'll put these on there, tighten them down. And this particular guy here is for the Hellcat specifically, because this will actually go on their stock fuel rail. So I made sure we ordered this guy here. If you guys need that part number, it's an let's see here, 15128, 15128, guys. So that's kind of a quick disconnect, and then you will thread on an actual AN fitting onto that as well. But I like it. I like that a lot. Oh yeah, we got that guy too to mount our actual filter. So let me assemble this up real quick, and then we'll take it to the car. I'm gonna take this bracket off, take it to the car, and then mount it, and then go from there, and then start running some lines. Maybe we should just pedal it right quick, like the Flintstones, right? I'm in the engine bay. So I went ahead and mounted our fuel pressure regulator right here from Aeromotive. I kind of felt like this was going to be the best spot. I've done a lot of research too, so I went ahead and put this guy here. Kind of mocked up a few lines, making sure we have enough room for clearance coming down and around through here. But what I did notice here, remember I told you guys I pre-drilled this here? I just remembered that with these AN fittings, obviously we have to build them off the car, so there's no way we're going to be able to use these holes. So what I'm end up doing is taking a hole saw and drilling a like maybe a 2-inch hole, and so just to be a round hole here so we can pass them through here. I would use this hole, but I'm pretty sure this is for like the cross member or something like that. I don't want to use it. I don't know what this hole is for from the factory, so I'm not going to. But anyways, I'm going to drill a hole out here so we can pass our lines through it once we build them. Come back around, and right here I've already mounted my fuel filter here. I felt like this was a good spot here, and then that way we can route the other return line through here as well, because this will be the feed line and the return line will come here, and they'll both come down along the side of the car like that. I kind of got them up here mocked in a little bit. I got the gas tank mocked up a little bit just so we know what's in that position like that. So I'm going to maybe put a couple clamps up here and then have this line kind of mocked in / installed, so that way I have a better idea on how things are going to flow once we get here. And then once we get to an area where we feel like they're going to stay permanently, then I can actually start making up the fittings and the hoses and everything else like that. But just kind of give you guys a quick update, because I know I left you over there on the table. So but I like that there. I think that's gonna work out good there. Let me get a couple clamps and clamp some of this stuff down. Well, y'all, I don't know what's going on with this camera, but froze up. Long story short, I didn't get all the stuff I needed to get on camera for you guys, but we got it pretty much dialed in as far as plumbed for the most part. We do got that one line up there that we have to plumb, but we're gonna wait till the engine's here. This will actually be our feed to the fuel rail up here to the top of that Hellcat. But we came here down super tight against the firewall here, so that way we protect it from any heat or anything like that, because you guys got to remember the exhaust is going to kind of come in this area. So I might even put some heat shield here, just depending on how close it is, but I did run it as tight as possible down the line here, put a couple clamps here just to make sure it stayed tight to the frame. I did actually end up running it through the frame, guys, because you saw I got the vise out here. I actually, luckily my vise is not mounted to the floor, so I was able to do the lines and the fittings here. That was the biggest question, is if I can get these through here and then put fittings on. So remember we were talking about kind of big opening, so I'm just doing that, keeping those holes. I kind of like it. It looks good. I even took a nice little file to it and grinded all that stuff down to make sure we were good there. But we came across here just like that, up and around just like that, and just like so. So all those ties, guys, all the zip ties, don't mind those. Those are going to get replaced. I just have them as just holders for now, but those will get replaced with just like the double style AN clamps, those black C clamps that just hold both lines together. But we even had to use this guy here, a little rivet tool, put some nut inserts to hold our bolts in to the body. So we even did that here. You guys saw us, we did that one there. I really like how that came here, nice and clean, but it looks good, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I think that's gonna do it for this video, and I really like this product though. I really like these fittings from REDHORSE. If you guys ever used them before, let me know. But what we will do is, once we get everything done and we actually get fuel to the car, we always want to flush the lines just in case there's anything in there as well. Like there's a little bit of oil still coming out from the bottom of them, just because the oil we use to actually put them on. So always flush the lines at the end before you start it. But stay wrenching.